Procrastination.
Will it end?
That's the real question. But thanks for tuning into this week's edition of BH1 News. I'm Trent.
And I'm John.
So John, what's our teacher spotlight this week?
Mrs. Blackburn.
Oh really? Well, let's hear some more about her.
Miss Blackburn resides on English Hall in room 277. She has been teaching for 24 years now, 18 of which have been at Baker, which is the only school that really matters. Miss Blackburn enjoys how Baker really feels like a family.
It seems like Baker, even though we have a large population, it is like a community. When I go to the grocery store, I run into my kids. I have parent-teacher conferences at Walmart. I like the community aspect.
Some of you may or may not know, Miss Blackburn, known as Mona Gill at this time, had a singing career in Nashville where she had #1 records and made Billboard charts.
I stayed up there for a few years and recorded records, had some #1 records around the country, made Billboard charts. But when I had my son, I decided I'd rather stay home and be a mom. And I didn't want somebody else raising my young'un. And I've never looked back. I've never regretted it. I'm glad I did it. But I'm glad that I stopped and raised my child and have no regrets.
Miss Blackburn's influence at Baker has been so great it has spanned multiple generations.
I have had my first grand student last year. I taught Austin Bailey last year, and I taught his mother at Grand Bay High School.
Thank you, Miss Blackburn, for everything you do. We really do appreciate you. You're the heart and soul of this Baker community.
Thanks, guys.
So John, have you ever noticed how many bald teachers we have here at Baker?
No, let's look at some of these Baldies.
There is an epidemic sweeping across Baker High School. Male baldness. Up to 1/3 of all men are affected by male pattern baldness. It is believed hair loss is caused by decreased blood flow to the scalp, clogged pores, too much sun, frequent shampooing, and wearing a hat for too long. We caught up with some of our contaminated faculty for more insight into this plague.
When did you start losing your hair?
When I was in college.
I started losing my hair in my 20s.
I went bald at the age of 21.
Actually, my senior year in high school.
How long does it take you to buff your head in the mornings?
Oh, just a couple minutes. Baby lotion does a trick, man. You get that head and you get it all good and dry. Baby lotion, you're ready to go after that.
It takes about 22 minutes because I have a DeWalt sander that I use, and I just put it right here, and it takes a little while to go around here, then get it around the top because right there it's a little bit shinier than the rest of it.
It doesn't take that long. I put shaving cream on it every morning, shave it real quick. Doesn't take that long, a couple minutes.
Okay, so what kind of shampoo and conditioner do you use for your bald head?
I save a tremendous amount of money on shampoo and conditioner. I just get some soap all lathered up, put it on my head, and I'm good to go.
So bald is cheap?
Bald is very cheap.
I don't.
And why not?
I don't need it.
I don't. I use soap, lather it up really good, get it clean.
Soap. Just natural soap and water, that's all.
How do you feel being bald?
I love being bald. I would not go back to having hair, never.
Bald is beautiful.
Is it? Do you feel free?
Absolutely.
I feel fine. I mean, every day I have to get up, pretty much shave my head. It takes about 10 minutes, but I feel good.
What would you do if you were bald?
I would probably cry myself to sleep every night.
How does it feel to have hair?
Just like any other normal man that has a full head of hair.
I don't like the new me. I'd rather be bald-headed. What's all this about?
I think you need a brush.
Y'all got a brush?
What did you do?
You know, hair's okay every once in a while, but I'm telling you, I like bald a lot better than hair.
Did you know you look like Mo off of the Three Stooges with hair?
Oh, like Mo or like Curly? Because like now, like Mo, but...
Are you going to go cry to your mama?
I hate you.
If you are suffering from hair loss, try standing on your head, but don't stay in this position for too long. It will stop blood flow to the brain. There are many different varieties of hair creams and pills that can help with your hair growth.
At least they're good sports about it.
We have a cool student spotlight this week.
That's right, John. His name is Torgrim. Let's take a look at him.
Hey guys, this is Lupo.
And I'm Jake Fish.
This week we caught up with our spotlight student Torgrim,
who is also from Norway. We went to see how he liked America.
Hailing from Neosoda, Norway, Torgrim is here because he is a part of the EF Education First, which is a foreign exchange program. One thing that makes him unique is that he is currently taking 5 AP classes and 3 honors classes.
Well, in terms of the school system, if you compare the math in Norway with the math you got here, I have to take 3 math classes to get my year to count with filling the equal curriculums.
In addition to a full academic schedule, Torgrim also participates in Baker High School's cross-country team.
Yeah, it's great, but it's a bit hot. There's a lot of cool people over there, so I enjoy it.
Torgrim, we are so glad that you're a part of our Baker High School family. We hope to send you back to Norway with amazing memories.
What a cool guy.
And very smart. Speaking of smart, have you ever thought of what message popular songs today are trying to convey?
Nope, never.
Really? Let's see what some of our other students had to say.
In the realm of popular music, the song's lyrics often fog the true deeper meaning that the artist is trying to convey through their masterpiece.
We caught up with some Baker students to gain some insight on the true meaning. Look up in the sky. It's a bird, it's a plane. Nah, it's just me. Ain't a darn thing changed. It's going down. I'm yelling, timber. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What deeper meaning do you feel the artist is trying to convey in this piece?
I think that the artist was trying to portray that being crazy is socially acceptable.
I think she's saying, don't cut down trees.
Don't cut down trees? Any trees?
All trees, don't cut them down.
Now let me see you wop, 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 wop. Wop, 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 wop. Now what is the meaning of life according to this piece?
I think it's just like this really complicated thing about like the futility of man, you know? Yeah.
When you're ready, when you're ready, come and get it. Na 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 na, na 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 na. Spiritually speaking, what is our place in this world as humans according to this piece?
According to this piece, our place in the world as humans is once we evolve to that statue in life where we can understand the all-encompassing and aura that is the world, then we should move forward and progress.
You want to go to the kitchen table, and then when you're at the kitchen table, you can nom, nom, nom.
Fergalicious definition. Make them boys go loco. I'm the F to the E, R, G, the I, the E. Ain't no other lady put it down like me. Noah, what inspiration do you get from this profound piece?
Fergie's hot.
We are never, ever, ever getting back together. We are never, ever, ever getting back together. You go talk to your friends, talk to my friends, talk to me. But we are never, ever, ever getting back together. Now, what do you feel the underlying tone of this piece is saying about pollution in the environment?
I think that the environment is apparently never, ever supposed to get back together.
With what?
Pollution.
Never?
Never.
Ever?
Ever.
Boom clap, the sound of my heart. The beat goes on and on and on and on and on and on. Now, what is this piece saying about inequality?
Where it keeps going.
Where it keeps going? Where's that at?
About getting education.
But first, let me take a selfie. 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 Let me take a selfie. What is this piece saying about corruption in our government?
Goodness gracious. I wish I knew. They probably take a lot of those in the government buildings, and I would imagine that they think highly of themselves in the government. Does that help?
I think it's just a stupid song, but
I think it is
whatever.
Stupid,
Wop, 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 wop. Now, do you want to go to homecoming with me?
Sure.
Sure?
Yes? Are you asking me?
Yeah, I asked you. I just asked you.
I have never really thought of it that way.
Yeah, me neither. And if you want to vote for homecoming court, you can do so online either September 3rd, 4th, or 5th.
An email has been sent to your student email with a link to vote.
You can do this online at your home, on your cell phone, or in room 70 during your lunch wave.
Here's our club spotlight for this week.
One of the most prominent Christian-based clubs here on our campus is the Gamma Omega Delta. Kennedy and I caught up with their head sponsor for more information.
Gamma Omega Delta is the Christian group on campus. We do cook and serve food to the Ronald McDonald House, and we also are planning a walkathon coming this fall to raise money for a few different organizations in need.
Gamma Omega Delta meets from 6:50 to 7:15 every Friday morning in room 230. The meetings begin with praise and worship, and at the end, everyone is sent out with a challenge.
I think other students should join Gamma Omega Delta because it's a great positive start to your day. You're surrounded by a lot of people with the same beliefs, and even if you're not a Christian, you just want to see what it's about, we're always welcoming.
If you're looking for a place to get involved and have a good time with fellow Christian classmates, this is definitely the place to go. If you are interested, get a morning pass from Mr. Nelson in room 230.
Thanks, guys. This has been another edition of BH1 News.
See you next week.
Same time.
Same place.